Good morning, one and all. In last lecture, I have discussed the classification along with definition of each and every dosage form. Today, we will see the next part of our syllabus. It is very important part. That is prescription. There are three important points. That is parts of prescription, then handling of prescription, and third point, that is errors in prescription. These 3 points are very important. Compulsory on this point, there is compulsory question on examination, sessional as well as your semester examination. I am repeating, this prescription is very important. First one, that is parts of prescription, then second, handling of prescription, and third, that is errors in prescription. 101% generally the question asked in examination on these 3 point compulsory question. So what is prescription? Prescription is a written order from a registered medicinal practitioner. Yes, prescription is what? It is a written order from a registered medicinal or the medical practitioner to a pharmacist. Yes, to a pharmacist in order to compound or to dispense medication for the patients. So what is prescription? So prescription is a written order from registered medicinal or the medical practitioner to a pharmacist in order to compound or dispense medications or the medicines to the patient. So prescription is a what? The prescription is a direct link between what? Physician, pharmacist and patient. Yes, what is prescription? Prescription is a direct link between what? It is direct link between the physician, pharmacist and patient. So the prescription that is pre means before and scriber means to write. The prescription that is pre, it means before, and scriber, it means to write. So this is the definition of the introductory part of prescription. So next, that is very important part, that is parts of prescription. It means what? The contents of prescription. So what are the parts of the contents of prescription? First, that is date, then name, age, sex, address of patient, then superscription, then inscription, then subscription, then signature, and last signature, address and register and the registration number of the prescriber. I am repeating the parts of prescription. First, that is date, then name, age, sex and address of patient, then next superscription, then next inscription, then subscription, then signature, and next, that is signature, address and registration number of the prescriber. We will see one by one. So what is date, or what are the importance of date, or what is need of, yes, I'm repeating, we will see one by one. So what is first, that is date. What is need for mentioning the date in prescription, or what is requirement, or what are the importance of date? The date must be written on the prescription by the prescriber. Prescriber, it means, yes, that is medicinal practitioner, that is doctor. The date must be written on the prescription by the prescriber. Prescriber, the synonym for prescriber, that is medicinal practitioner or the medical practitioner or the doctor at the same time when it is written. Then the date on the prescription, it helps a pharmacist to find out the cases where prescription is brought for dispensing long time after its issue. It means what is important? To maintain the day-to-day record for pharmacist as well as medicinal practitioner. Then prescription containing narcotic or any other habit forming drug must bear the date. It means to maintain the day-to-day record of the patient history, the date is very important. So next part, that is name, age, sex and address of patient. Why it is written in prescription or what is need? So name, age, sex and address of patient, it must be written on the prescription. If this if it is not written in the prescription, then pharmacist himself should ask the patient about these particulars and put down at the top of prescription. Yes, if the medicinal practitioner is not written on, then the pharmacist himself should ask to the patient about these particulars. It means name, age, sex and address of patient, and it must be note down or be put down at the top of prescription. So this information avoids the possibility of giving the finished product to a person other than one it is meant for. Then always the patient full name must be written on the prescription instead of surname or the family name, because there are, it means what, एका नावाची माणसं सेम इनिशियल आणि सरनेम, there are chances of one or more than person. Therefore the instead of writing surname or the initial, always the full name is written on the prescription. Then age and sex and also body weight also written in the prescription, especially in case of children, to help. I'm repeating, the age, sex and body weight also written in prescription. In case of children, it is very helpful for pharmacist in checking the medication and the dose. So age, sex and body weight is very important. Why it is written? Because it is important for dose calculation. As you know, the dose is vary for pediatric and geriatric. It means the लहान मुलं असतील, मिडल असतील आणि जे above food जे असतील ते वयोवृद्ध. It means the dose is vary as per body weight, sex and age. So these three parts are very important for dose calculation, that is age, sex and body weight. Then therefore there will be less danger of its being administered to the wrong number of family or the hospital having a similar name. There are lot many examples having the similar name. The address of the patient is recorded to help for any reference at a later stage. Why address is important? For next stage in contact to the patient, for if any emergency, for contact to the person or the patient to deliver the medication personally. So it is the importance of what, that is address. Yes, why address is written on the prescription? Because it is to help any references at a longer stage to contact the patient in order to deliver the medications personally. The next part, that is superscription. The superscription is represented by the symbol RX. Keep in mind, it is very important for MCQ as well as lengthy question, subjective as well as objective. Yes, so what is superscription? The superscription is represented by a symbol, that is RX, which is always written at the beginning of the prescription. The superscription is represented by symbol what, that is RX, and which is always written at the beginning of this prescription. In the days mythology and in ancient day, the symbol was considered, or in olden days the symbol RX which was considered, or the meaning of the symbol is prayer to the Jupiter or the prayer to the god for a quick recovery of the patient. Yes, I'm repeating, in olden days the what is meaning of RX, it is, or the what is meaning of RX was considered, that is it is RX, it means a prayer to the Jupiter or the prayer to the god for a quick recovery of the patient. But nowadays this symbol is considered as an abbreviation of the Latin word recipe. It meaning take though. In Latin word it is take though, and in English it is you take. I'm repeating the superscription. So what is superscription? The superscription is represented by the symbol that is Rx, which is always written at the beginning of the prescription. In olden days, the meaning of Rx, the symbol was considered as a prayer to the god or the prayer to the Jupiter in order to quick recovery of the patient. But nowadays this symbol was considered as an abbreviation of the Latin word recipe, that is in Latin meaning it is take though, and in English it is you take. Then next part, that is inscription. So what is inscription? So this is the main part of prescription, or it is also called as the body of prescription. I am repeating. So this is the main part of prescription, or it is also called as the body of prescription. It contains what? Inscription, it contains the name, then quantities of the prescribed ingredient. It means the name of dosage form, then along with quantity of dosage form, then the name of the ingredient are written each on separate line, followed by the quantity order. At least item written is a generally vehicle or the diluent. Yes, inscription, it contains the name and the quantities of the prescribed ingredient. The name of the ingredient are written each on a separate line, followed by, it means along with quantity. For example, paracetamol 500 mg. First paracetamol dash having quantity, that is for example 500 mg. Then followed by quantity ordered, and last item written is a generally the vehicle or the diluent. Then in case of complex prescription, there are three parts. The inscription is divided into three parts, that is base. First part, the base or the active medicament which is intended to produce therapeutic effect. Then second part, the adjuvant which is included either to enhance the action of medicament or to make preparation more palatable. And third part, that is the vehicle which is either used to dissolve the solid substances. The vehicle which is either used to dissolve the solid substances and or to increase the volume of preparation for ease of administration. As I discussed earlier, the meaning of administration, it means it is the way of taken any medicines or any formulation. I am repeating, there are three parts in inscription. First, the base of the active medicament, the base of the active medicament which is intended to produce therapeutic effect. Then next, the adjuvant which is included either to enhance the action of medicament or to make the preparation more palatable. Then the vehicle which is either used to dissolve the solid substances in order to increase the volume of preparation for ease of administration. So next part, that is subscription. This is the part of prescription which contains prescriber's direction to the pharmacist. Yes, what I am saying, subscription, this is the parts of prescription. This part contains what? This part of prescription contains the prescriber's medication to the pharmacist regarding the dosage form to be prepared and the number of doses to be dispensed. This part, that is subscription, it contains what? The doctor's directions to the what? Pharmacist regarding what? Regarding the dosage form to be prepared and the number of doses to be dispensed. Since nowadays only a few prescriptions are compounded, therefore such directions are less frequent. The next part, signature or the signal. So it is usually abbreviated as a SIG, SIG on the prescription, and it consists of direction to be given to the patient. What is meaning of this? That is, I'm repeating. Yeah, it is usually abbreviated as a SIG on the prescription, and it consists of the direction which are given to the patient. It means direction given to the patient regarding what? Regarding the administration of the drug. It usually indicates the quantity of medicament. It usually indicate the quantity of medicament or the number of or the dosage units to be taken, and how much time in a day, or what time it should be taken, or the how it is administered, or how it is applied. I am repeating the signature. It is usually abbreviated as a SIG on the prescription, and it consists of the directions given to the or to be given to the patient regarding what? Directions regarding to what? The regarding administration of drug, and this it usually indicate what? Directions given to the patient regarding administration of drug. It means how to take medicines, now how many time in a day, then what time it should be taken, then how it is administered, and or how it is applied. That is directions regarding administration of drug along with dose, time, etc. Then next, signature, address and registration number of the prescriber. All parts of the prescription may printed or typewritten, but the prescriber name must be handwritten, and it should be signed with ink. I am repeating here. All the parts of prescription may be printed or the typewritten, but the prescriber's name must be handwritten and should be signed with ink. This eliminates the danger of dispensing the medicament on a spurious order, and it authenticate the prescription. It means authentication, that is, it is legal document. That is authentication. The prescription containing any narcotic drugs or any habit forming drugs, it must bear the address and registration number of the prescriber. This identify the special license which a prescriber must have to prescribe the narcotic and other habit forming drug. That is, it is a legal document, that is authentication, or the it identify what? A special license. Then last, that is refill instruction. The prescriber must indicate on every prescription order whether it may be renewed, and if so how many times. It is very essential, particularly in the prescription containing a narcotic and other habit forming drugs, in order to prevent misuse or the another use of drug. Refill instructions. The prescriber must indicate on every prescription order whether it may be renewed, and if so how many times. Then it is very essential, particularly in the prescription containing the narcotic and other habit forming drugs, in order to prevent misuse of drug. So this is all about parts of prescription. I am once again repeating, the prescription is very important part. That is first part, that is, it is very important, very important. On this point, there is compulsory question asked in examination. That is parts of prescription, definition of prescription, then handling of prescription, and last, that is sources of error in prescription, or the errors in prescription. I will stop here. Next part we will see in next lecture.